So,
and now if you want, you can spam exclamation point watch time, exclamation point loot, exclamation point all the things that people are spamming in HGC chat all weekend. It does nothing. It makes you feel better. I mean, I consider that doing something, but it doesn't actually do anything. So just watch and enjoy, and you will get those loot chests. I've gotten plenty of them already, and mine have been all full of epics. It's been pretty great.
Yeah, and don't forget to tweet out at HeroesHype with your cheers today. Call out your favorite teams, your favorite friends, your players. You know, this is the amateur series, so all the love they get, everyone appreciates it. It feels good to be on the screen. So coming to it, though, first ban available for OSD, Tomb of the Spider Queen, of course. What are they going to ban? It is going to be the Garrosh. Sylvanas is my war chief, so that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, not my war chief, I think. Yeah, they probably are going to express that loyalty. So Sylvanas by first picking her. It's a bold move. It could happen. No, I doubt it. Garrosh, I mean, what is there to say about Garrosh? He's been here since the second he was released. It's hard to believe that he actually used to pull you in and then throw you, because that is broken. But there's not much to say. If you've been watching any of the midseason brawl this weekend or over the last week and a half, you know he's been one of the most prevalent heroes, and for good reason. He displaces.
And we're gonna see the Maiev ban. Luxorian doing the right thing. Realizing that OSD might as well be Temple Storm and ban out the Maiev. But it is gonna be a Malfurion pick first. Probably the best healer in game right now. I think almost everyone agrees he's the best healer. I know Europe agrees. I think something like an 83% pick rate in Europe. Like he's just so dominant as first pick, second pick support. Like there's no hesitation. Yeah, it's like, what can we pick? Oh, well, Malfurion's a good pick. Yeah, Malfurion's always a good pick. So
yeah, he's solid CC. His healing is probably unmatched right now, and of course, Twilight. You can pick Twilight or Tranquility. Solid.
Okay. Garrosh is banned, so Joanna being a fairly popular hero right now as well.
Yep.
Genji, just excellent hero. Ever since they changed his auto attacks, he became basically a real ranged assassin because he does enough damage that his auto attacks mean something, and honestly, he was a stronger hero for it.
And Tracer Blaze in response. Tracer Mouth super strong, and the strength of Bunker is growing and growing, especially into characters such as Genji or Tracer.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we saw it during MSB when BBJ, Best Bunker Jukes, was playing Kerosene, bouncing in and out of the bunker, juking abilities, and getting the heals off for his team. So a very strong utility hero, utility tank. We are going to see the Tassadar ban, very popular second support pick with the Tracer. Provides a lot of wave clear. So it's going to be a really good ban. Uther, that makes sense. You don't want to deal with the stun lock on Tracer, and Divine Shield Genji is terrifying.
Yeah, I think they're just worried about the Dragon Blade Divine Shield and on to probably the Mouth. But even then, you have the Bunker, which is fairly good defense. I'm curious to see if Luxorian Sun goes for support straight away right here, or if they wait till the end.
I think and knowing that Stukov is still available, and it's very doubtful OSD would pick up a Stukov when they already have a Malfurion. I think that should be the go-to hero pick, but I do think they could wait on it. Something like a Sonya and maybe a mage like Li Ming would be very strong against what's showing. Sonya being a terrific offlaner, and Li Ming post 7 with Calamity build, able to do a ton of damage to Tracer. So we're gonna look out for that. Actually, it's gonna be the Gul'dan. Okay.
Yeah, and that would be a double reset. Gul'dan, very popular on this map. Wave clear is basically the reason. And then Thrall. So we're coming up with double Orc boys. Again, Thrall's a solid pick as well. Whether or not he's fulfilling the same role as Sonya here, not really sure. And if he can stand up to as well to Blaze, but I think he performs fairly alright into Blaze with his lightning talents, correct?
Yeah, definitely. The new changes where he can basically heal off his auto attacks against lightning heroes gave him a lot more power in that solo lane. The Echo, of course, being the go-to pick right now with the nerfs to his other talent, which name is escaping right now?
Crash Lightning, yeah.
Crash Lightning, thank you. But definitely a lot of poke potential right now. Thrall, Genji, and Gul'dan. You know, the Fell Flame, the Corruption, the Lightning, the Shuriken. If at any point, you know, Tracer falls pretty low, that could be a very quick dash by Genji just to wipe her out. So
yeah, the dynamic between Tracer and Genji is always interesting. Jaina Stitches. So this draft sort of shifts in dynamic extremely quickly. This is a mega pick comp, but with some pretty good wave clear to sustain on the map.
You know, I didn't know we were casting the European Amateur Series tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I didn't put on my British head cap. I'm not ready for this. But that Stitches pick, man, I love Stitches Malfurion. It is one of the easiest combos to hit. The hook comes out, you just throw down the roots. They are going to land in it. Really good pick against stationary heroes like Gul'dan and Stukov. Thrall less so because of how Earthquake works. You're basically putting a massive slow in the middle of your team. And Genji and Johanna both should be able to escape pretty easily. But definitely going to be threatening. Love to see this in this amateur series. Absolutely love the aggressive decision to pick him.
I like it on this map too, because where around the objectives or around the turn-ins, you're fighting around areas where there's no creeps or anything really blocking your hooks. So you can do some pretty bold hooks and not have to worry about getting blocked like on Infernal Shrines.
Swiggity swooty, coming for that corgi booty.
Coming for your corgi booty.
And I do want to shout out chat, just so you know, it will be a best of one all the way to the finals, which is a best of 3. So it is just a best of 1. One shot, one kill. They have one chance, one opportunity. Luxorian Sun versus OSD, getting into it. Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Yeah, man, really excited to see who's going to come out on top of this. Oh, my numlock is on. That is not helping. I found the observer. All right, let's get into game 1 of 1 here between Order of the Sleeping Dragon and Luxorian Sun. On the left side, we have Order of the Sleeping Dragon. We've got Corgi Booty playing Stitches, Woven on Jaina, Enigmatic playing Tracer, Trent on Malfurion, and Manby on Blaze.
Yep. And on the right-hand side, we do have Luxurian Sun, Lux Base State on the Johanna, Patches on Genji, Haze on Stukov, Electro on Thrall, and Swoop on Gul'dan.
Swoop? You're gonna come swoop
there
on
it
your
is.
hero. Swoop, there it is. Also that.
And you know what? That's all Tracer does. Just get in there and get some quick percentage. Look at that stun. The root not coming out fast enough. That could have been a very quick level 1 kill if they've been ready for it. Wave clear a little bit in the favor of Luxurian Sun. Gul'dan obviously able to just spam Pro Flame. Johanna out kind of far, actually going to get slowed. The shield is off. Wonder if the hook comes out. It does hit. The roots are down. Blizzard, that is a dead Johanna.
Nice planning, nice follow-up, getting her to burn the Iron Skin super early. And then the hook follow-up, these boys must have been watching MSB today, because that is exactly what JPL was doing to Garrosh. Bring him in, make his pop is indomitable. We got another hook coming out. Root directly into the Blizzard. Just stack them circles, boys. Look at by Gul'dan. But that's exactly what JPL was doing. They would get Garrosh to come in, pop the Indomitable, and then when he would try to back out, hook him back in. And it was working for them, and that is just what Corgi Booty did.
Yeah, and when you're dealing with a Jaina level early, her burst damage is some of the highest this early in the game. And Tracer hasn't even used her Pulse Bomb yet. She has it up, she hasn't had to use it. So be on the lookout for the very quick grab. Enigmatic actually going to go ahead and walk down. Going to get on Electra. The stun coming out. She has the bomb. Going to do as much damage as she can. Electra falling down low. Tracer going to finish off. The slow coming out. Burn, baby, burn. That is a dead Thrall.
That is 3 kills going over to the side. 3 kills going over to the side of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. A little bit of a skirmish top, but oh, another big hook coming out of Corgi Booty. No follow-up is a little bit of a blizzard, but let's say he's going to walk away fine.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Malfurion Jaina is such a good combo. You have the Innervate for Jaina, so she just gets to use whatever she wants. She's stacking up the Fingers of Frost quest to get her extra 10% damage to her crits, which is going to be huge. We do see a slam build out of the Stitches, and Vengeful Roots out of Malfurion. Gonna try and stack that Treant quest.
Yeah, we've been seeing that coming back a little bit. I wonder if it's just for the interrupts on turn-ins. It seems like it could be useful here. Just drop it near the turn-in or in the push. So we're going to have a little bit of downtime. Neither team having quite enough for a turn-in yet, so just going to be a little bit of poke and prodding. Tracer has Pulse Bomb available, so watch out for that, I would say.
Yeah, and it does look like they're going to try and get this turn-in bottom. No one's willing to contest, no one really stepping it out, and that is something you don't really see in professional gameplay. There's never a moment where they don't have an idea of where someone's turning in to prevent that from happening. With their combo, the Stitches Root, Jaina first, reality, they want to be punishing this as much as possible. They don't want to allow them to do this.
Yeah, just monitor the turn-in, Tracer poking and prodding. Throwing that whenever you see someone actually turning in. Woven taking a bit of damage. Hook is going to go out on the Genji. A lot of damage coming out from the deflect. That just goes down to about health, but then Swift Strike's right out of there.
Yeah, and they're pushing towards his bottom lane. Enigmatic actually kind of low. Does have tap. Okay. Woven definitely took a lot of damage. Didn't need to. Interestingly enough, going into the full mana build, the Arcane Intellect at 4, despite already having 12 orbs plus a Malfurion, doesn't want to ever be mana starved. This is a guy that doesn't want to have to back. He's just going this live forever build. The root coming out. Johanna does not have Iron Skin. The burst is there. Fully followed. There is the Pulse Bomb. Hook onto Stukov. Gears is slow. You're trying to do as much damage as you can. Just shy of pulling a double kill for that. And we do have a blue turn in just in time. No tank to help defend this Web Weaver. I would like to see them push top with that Web Weaver. That is a boss lane.
Yeah, and Enigmatic is just doing a great job creating a ton of pressure here, which frees up Jaina to just wave clear, use a lot of the blizzards on the waves, not really worrying about mana, just spamming those on cooldown and sieging the heck out of Luxorian Sun.
And this is the third mana talent for Jaina. Ice Lance at level 7. Definitely a really good talent because it reduces the cooldown for Frostbolt when she hits a chill target. So she's going to be able to start chaining those in those really well. But it is very funny just because that blue bar does not go low. It's impossible.
Yeah,
Anybody actually diving under here. Lux is actually in a really bad spot. The snare coming out. Bay State trying to get some damage in here, some pressure. Corky Booty trying to go for the hook. Swoop is barely out of there.
Yeah, Jaina right now is rocking 5.4 mana regen a second, plus the mana return he gets from the Arcane Intellect and from the Ice Lance. I mean, he's just at 100% mana all the time. But it really enables him to just stay out on the field, get tons of siege damage. He's already at 43k, so serving like a Gul'dan in this way, how Gul'dan never has to back, just be healed. There's going to be a rotation down onto the bottom turn-in. There is enough gems on the side of Luxorian Sun for a turn-in, but 10 is approaching for OSD pretty quickly.
And that's what OSD wants to do. They want to stop them from turning in, get level 10, take a fight, and get rid of their gens. They want to be able to dome them out of everything. Enigmatic just charging up his Pulse Bomb. It is ready. There's the hook. Luxorian Sun. Electra is stuck. Gonna go ahead and down. Bay State trying to do what he can to protect him. Unfortunately, not enough CC at the level he's at. No level 10s available. It doesn't have that knockback yet.
What else can you say? The beautiful hooks coming out of Corgi Booty, just dead on, exactly on the Stukov. The root follow-up is good, and level 10 is going to be achieved for OSD. This is a high-pressure situation. They now have enough to turn in as well. And I think if they turn in and get this Web Weaver and start to pressure with level 10 before Luxorian Sun gets it, could be pretty disastrous for Luxorian Sun. That being said, that opportunity is going away very quickly.
Oh, the hook just coming short for Corky Booty. Not able to grab the Johanna. No one's soaking top. They are just going to go ahead and turn in. They do have the gems for it. That is a level 10 to 9 push turn in. I really want to see them push this top lane. They can see that they're taking the camps. Oh, not even a third dead just yet, though. They're going to walk in. This is level 10s. Electra falling extra low. The Blizzard can be caught. Enigmatic deep in there. Does not care. Haze getting pulled back in. That is the Tranquility. Sorry, the Twilight Dream coming out. That is a 2 for none. They have the camp. They get to start on this middle fort ASAP. They don't have the wave with them, but the Web Weaver will follow up very quickly. Woven just getting some damage on that middle wall. Weakening, softening it up for them. I do want to see them still rotate up mid, up top, take that fort, maybe take the top wall as well, seeing as both the bottom fort and the mid are going to be contested. But it looks like they're just going to leave it to the Web Weavers, push with these Magic Shield buff. Bay State just trying to get in. They're almost level 10, trying to push it in. There's the 10s. Heroes are available. Poking in though. Hook goes a little wide, not able to catch him. But there's a Sunder, Fear, Dragon Blade, Massive Shove, and Blessed Shield. So they have all tools to make
Pulse Bomb going on to swoop on the back. He took a lot of damage, but nothing happening. Now Bay State again moving forward, popping the Iron Skin. He's got 44 gems. Needs to be careful. The hooks misses, and the roof follow-up is there. Electra also taking a lot of damage on the front line. Now big massive shove. Goodbye Stitches, and looks like they're gonna have to disengage on that.
Yeah, and unfortunately you are dealing with double tank build with a bunker available. So even if they were to engage off that, bunker comes out and just delays for their main tank just to get back into it, and they just turn the fight. So unfortunately for the side of Luxorian Sun, they are just getting pushed in. They're probably gonna lose this bottom keep actually. Jaina just pushing it down. Silence coming out, the Fear's coming out. Stitches is going to get stuck in there. Does die. Patches has the ultimate. I think Matt's taking a lot of damage. The dash is available. Will he follow through? The recall, not going to be able to get away though. Silence coming out, a lot of damage. Self-root to stop him from facing. Unfortunately, he's pretty deep in there too. Jaina actually getting rooted by the Thrall. Patches swooping in, picking up those kills for his team. That is a 4 for none. They do lose the keep, but they do manage to clear the team. They do have turn-in available, but it is Boss that's available right now in that top lane.
Yeah, they got 106 gems. That was huge for them. After that bottom keep fell, I was going to say to you, like, how really does Luxorian Sun get back into this game? And I mean, that's the answer right there. Take advantage of the overextension. Genji pops off with the reset. He did such a good job. Blaze is going to be pushing in on this boss, but Luxorian Sun has 112 gems to turn in now. Hook missing. Dirty Booty trying to post up on this boss, but no Cooper File's not going to enable him to walk onto it. And he does have the bunker, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The boss is going over to the side of Luxorian Sun. Now Scoop falling. Stitches and Blaze in the bunker, but a huge Thundering coming out, knocking them both back. Stitches is down. Blaze is going to be falling too, but a gigantic combo coming out of Jaina. She's blowing up absolutely everybody. Swoop falling as well. Patch is trying to escape on the back end with 33 gems, but
yeah, they do lose the boss. They almost managed to clear all those gems, and that's the unfortunate part right there. You had started boss, but you didn't send anyone to turn in, so you didn't get a double turn in. Just because boss, they will lose top 4.
75 gems for that boss. Luxorian Sun had like 120 something. And
they could have had more if they turned some in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're gone now. Yes.
They're gone now. Gone forever. Patches is looking to turn in. Stitches actually might be able to snip this out just in time. Throwing the hook, manages to interrupt it. Excellent timing by the side of Corgi Booty, just stopping that. Great read, knowing that he was probably down there trying to get that turn in real quick. Almost 16. That middle wave actually giving them a ton of experience. Corgi Booty moving his way in. That is the 16 talent here. They're available. Massive Shove is now down. Bay State's actually pretty deep in there. Tracer gonna fall very low. Stuck in the silence pool. The Blizzard comes out. It is gonna end Genji. Bay State is very close to dying. Haze is inside the Stitches. He will get slowed. Electra falling low. The hook almost hitting Haze, trying to catch him on the back end. No turn-in, and they lost all their gems. Stitch is actually trying to go up and cut Haze off. Realizes that he is just running straight up. Gonna try and stop here. Looking for him. He's gonna follow him right here. Get the root and the silence. Realizes he is gonna fall. That is going to be a staggered death, and that is huge for their ability to push right now.
Yeah, that's really difficult. It's really difficult for Luxorian Sun that they Really lost momentum while Swoop is going to be absolutely caught out here. Unless he just super dodges the hook, and then, but the Fear not working in his advantage, putting Blaze in front of him, and that's going to be unfortunate. It's just so unfortunate that Luxorian Sun had a big opportunity for a comeback, and then ended up losing all those gems on the boss call. Now the game is firmly in control of OSD as it was before.
Yeah, and now it is going to be a top keep on top of that bottom keep. No Gul'dan to help punish it. No Stukov to apply the science. They're trying to throw his look. Blessed Shield does go out. Sundering coming out. Corgi Booty just taking a ton of damage. But he is Stitches. He does not die. That is going to be the top keep going down for nothing. Only one ultimate, or two ultimates, sorry. The Water Elemental was used to get it. This is their game to lose. 18-15, 2-level advantage.
I'm not really sure. Again, it's going to be very difficult for Luxorian Sun to start to get off the ground. All the waves pushed in here. They're going to have Katas on top and bottom. For the most part, OSD is just going to control all the merch. Whoa, big hook coming out, just barely missing. But you know, it's going to be an uphill battle, and they're going to have to rely on OSD making some overextension, making some mistakes. Basic, that being said, Basic going way out into the middle lane. Corgi Booty just with a run-up engage, Mandy engaging with the jet propulsion, and Swoop gets picked off way too far forward. Brute coming out on base state. Iron Skin has already been down. Gorge onto Suka, just walking him a little further forward, and then now into the team. Haze is going to fall, and this looks very bad now for Luxorian Sun. Looks like OSD probably going to be able to clean this up. I'm not sure if they're going to take the keep or just go directly for the core here, but it's probably going to be game one going to OSD.
And that is an observer bug. There is a shield present on the core. That's why it looks like it's healing, but it's actually about to fall down. Dragon Blade coming out. He does pick up one kill. Dana actually fall into it. Ice Block coming out. Stasis. Not afraid of him. All he has left. Silence coming out. Might even fall. Almost swooped in by man by. That is game one of the 100th week of HeroesHype Amateur Series going to OSD, Order of the Sleeping Dragon. Congratulations, guys. Moving on to the round of 8.